Hey everyone, so we all know how expensive StreamDecks are, right? Like $150 to $200 for like a decent one. And I was thinking, there's gotta be a way to get pretty much the same functionality without spending all that money on a Stream Deck. So I decided to make it. I made a Python script that I like to call MobileDeck. It basically turns your phone into a free Stream Deck. It works pretty much the same way, but it's completely free. Today, I'm going to show you how to install it and set it up. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to the GitHub page. Link's going to be in the description. And download the latest version right here. Once you've downloaded this version, you'll get a zip file. Just extract it wherever you want on your computer. I'm just going to extract it right here. Once you extract it, you should have a MobileDeck folder with an official distribution folder inside of it. And of course, the exe and the assets. This is all you're going to need. Now, when you run the exe, you're going to get this pop-up. Just click more info and run anyways. The only reason this shows is because I didn't pay to get the exe officially signed. I didn't want to spend $300 a year on what is a free software because I want to keep it free. Once you run it, you'll see this console window. Don't close this. That's your server running. Now look at this line right here. This tells you the address you need to go on your phone. So grab your phone, open a new browser, and type in this address. And once you do that, you should see the MobileDeck interface on your phone, just like this. Right now, there's obviously no buttons. Let's fix that. Click the settings button and scroll down until you see button management right there. Click that and it'll open up this window on your computer. This is where you'll set up all your buttons and organize everything. Let me show you how this works. For this example, I'm going to create a profile called OBS because that's what I use for streaming. So I'll click this edit button and we're going to rename it from default to OBS. Now I'm going to rename this group from main to scene 1 and we'll add a button. To add a button, we're going to click the plus button right here, rename the button to whatever you want. I'm just going to call it transition. You can also change the colors. So the background color, I'll just make it gray. And then for the text color, I'll just make it black. You can also add an image URL to be the background behind the text, but I'm not going to do that right now. Now here's the important part, the key combinations. Whatever hotkey you have set up in your streaming software, for example, let's say you have a hotkey set to transition to a different scene. You're going to want to put that here. So for example, let's say mine is Control Shift F1. I'm going to add 3 keys. The first one is going to be Control, the second is going to be Shift, and the third one is going to be 3. Now there's 2 ways that you can select a key. You can type in the key, or you can also use the drop-down menu that is provided. But once you've got your keys down, you just go and click OK, and then Save button. Now you'll see that under your buttons, you now have a transition button. Now we're going to go ahead and hit Save All Changes to apply it to the MobileDeck UI. Now back on your phone, refresh the page, and boom, there's your button. When you tap it, it'll send that key combination to your computer. Just like that, your phone is acting like a Stream Deck. You can create multiple profiles for different things. Maybe one for OBS, one for gaming, whatever you need. And within each profile, you can have different groups with their own buttons. Let me quickly add another group to our OBS, and we'll call it Scene 2. Now, as you can see, when I switch between Scene 1 and Scene 2, transition button disappears. So let's give Scene 2 a new button. We're going to click the plus button, and we'll call it Transition 2. We'll change the background color to gray, and then the text color to black. Once we've done that, we're going to change the key combination to, let's say, Control Shift F2, and then click OK to apply, Save button. And as you can see, when I switch between Scene 1 and Scene 2, there are 2 different buttons. So now let's create another profile for gaming. We're going to click the plus button here and name it Gaming. Let's say in the gaming profile, I want to have a soundboard. So we'll rename the main group to Soundboard. Once we've done that, we're going to add a button to our group, and we're going to call it Dolphin Sounds, because, you know, dolphins. Anyways, we're going to pick a color. I'm going to make it gray, like a dolphin. And then I'm going to make the text color black. And then for the key combination, let's say my hotkey is Control 3. Click OK. And we're going to click Save button and save all changes. Back on your phone, you can now switch between different profiles and groups using these drop-down menus. And that's basically it. You've got a fully functional macro pad running on your phone. You can set up as many buttons as you want, organize them however makes sense for you. If you run into any issues whatsoever, just open an issue on the GitHub and I'll help you out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you find this useful.